Good morning. Tracy Warshaw works for the Piedmont Cancer Center Institute in Georgia. One day after work, she was stopping by the grocery store to pick up a few items to take home. And she was standing in line behind a man in front of her who also had a few items. And when he got ready to pay, he discovered that he had forgotten his billfold. You've probably had that experience before. You go somewhere, you're ready to order, and then you discover you don't have any money on you. Well, that's what happened to this gentleman. And you could tell he was embarrassed and yet also rather frustrated. He had already gotten his items and was there to check out. And when Tracy saw it, she just immediately said, "Don't worry about it. I'll pay for your items too." No, you don't have to do that. I would love to do that." And so the cashier continued to ring up her items, and with all the items rung up, Tracy then paid the bill. This man was just so touched by what she had done. It certainly had been kind, saved him the inconvenience of trying to put everything back and going home and getting his wallet. When they got through, he simply said, "What's your name?" And she said, "Tracy." He was nice to meet her. What she didn't realize was he was looking at her shirt, her sweatshirt that she was wearing, that had the name of where she worked on it, this Piedmont Institute, Cancer Institute. Well, she didn't think anything more about it. He was very gracious and appreciative. But it was about a month later that two men from the philanthropy department came looking for Tracy. And what they explained to her was a man who wished to remain anonymous had made a contribution to the Piedmont Foundation of $10,000 in her name. This man wanted to honor her for the kindness she had shown to him while checking out his groceries. Needless to say, she was floored and overwhelmed. She does not know the man's name. He wished to remain anonymous, but he wanted to make the gift to where she worked. He had had to call, and he called there, the foundation, the philanthropy department, gave her name what he knew, and they were able to hunt down the woman who it was. Well, in the end, what a blessing it was. And it was Tracy who would say, "I'm just excited that one small gesture made a huge difference and an impact on a lot of people. I hope it makes people think twice about doing something small for somebody else." It was the Apostle Paul in the letter to the Philippians who said, "Let your love overflow with knowledge and insight for what to do best." We're being reminded right now as you and I go through this entire year of 2022 that we're supposed to let our love overflow. And it'll give us knowledge and insight as to what is best. And when we see the opportunity to show kindness, even in small ways, well, it's going to produce big benefits. It's how you and I, in 2022, are going to help build a better world. Let God use you today and in the coming days to share His love and bring hope in His world. Have a great day.